Hello my dear friends, in this video we will going to learn one numerical, that is numerical number 12. What is that? A rectangular box as shown in figure. This is the rectangular box shown in figure has a partition which is slides without friction. That means the partition which is slide without friction. That means there is no any friction between this slider and the box along the length. There is no any friction. That means it will move freely move along the length of the box. Initially, the two chamber of the box has 1 kg ideal gas. So there are two chamber. There is first chamber and this is your second chamber. So in both chamber, the mass of the gas is 1 kg, and what is the which type of gas? Of ideal gas of an index. Ideal gas of an index 5/3, right? And at a pressure of P naught, V naught, and T naught. This is the initial pressure between both of these partition. Now, the chamber on the left is slowly heated. That means the first chamber is slowly heated. So there is a heat supply to the chamber. The wall of the box and the partition is thermally insulated. So there is no any chance of heat transfer. So in this there is no any chance of heat transfer. This is 0, and there is no any heat transfer from the system to the wall, right? The gas in the left chamber, this is the chamber number 2nd, chamber expand, and the gas in the left chamber is expand. This is the left chamber. First is the left chamber will expand. Why? Because if this is a heating, this is a closed system. This is the closed system. When it is heating, the boundary will expand. When the boundary will expand, so the gas will expand, and when the boundary will expand, that gas will push the slider. That gas will push the slider. Why? Because the slider is free to move. So when the gas will push this slider, that means there is a pushing. So when there is a heating, so there is a push to the slider. So the slider will push to the slider, and it will moving towards the right, and the gas will compressed here up to final state. When the gas will compressed up to a final state, so there is no any further compression. So again continuous heat will supply, so that the pressure will increase, and when the process will end, when that both pressure are same. So my dear friends, these are very important to understand here. That what is that? This is the very important to understand. What is that? See, that is very important to understand. If this is a chamber, right? Let's suppose the partition is in this portion, right? So this is a compression of the gas, and this is your expansion of the gas. And when up to expansion of the gas, how much? The final pressure is given, that 243 by 32 P naught, and here is the pressure 243 by 32 P naught. This is the final pressure when both container will reach. And if there is an expansion, though, the volume will V1 and temperature is T1, and let's say there is volume V2 and temperature T2, right? So when heat will supply, this is the expansion, and the expansion due to supply of heat. But this is the compression, there is no any supply of heat, so this is the compression, and the compression is in a slow manner. So the slider will slide very slowly. So the compression is, so the gas will compressed very slow, very slow. The gas will compress. So the compression is a reversible process. Reversible process, number first. But and also there is no any heat transfer. Also there is no any heat transfer from all side. Also there is no any heat transfer from all side. So this is your adiabatic. So the compress, what is the process? Process of compression is what? Reversible plus adiabatic compression process, right? So this is the process, reversible and adiabatic compression. But the expansion of a gas, expansion of a gas is reversible process, is a reversible process, no problem, or irreversible, we cannot say. Why? Because heat transfer. If heat transfer, so we cannot say this is a reversible and irreversible. So the process will not define only expansion. So the expansion, heating heating of the gas, heating of the, so the if this is a system boundary will expand, system boundary will expand, system boundary will expand, system boundary will expand. So this is an expansion. Why? We supply heat. So this process is defined. So we take this for a calculation, we take this process only into consideration. So what is that? Since, see, very important, since rigid container, since rigid container, so volume is fixed, total volume is fixed. So what is the initial volume of both chamber is the same as the final volume of both chamber. So what is that? 2 V naught is equal to V1 plus V2. This is the first relation. Now, since mass of the both ideal gas will remain same, why? Because one is a closed system. Since it is a closed system, since it is a closed system, so mass of the both ideal gas will remain same will remain same. So mass before is equal to mass after for chamber first. So what is mass before? P naught V naught by R T naught. After 243 P naught by 32 P into what is V? V1 R is same temperature as T. So if you calculate what is your final volume after expansion for first for left compartment, this is V1 is nothing, it is 32.243 T1 V naught by T naught. This is the volume first. Now again similarly, what is that? Mass before compartment 2 is equal to mass after compartment 2. This is the compression process and this is your expansion, right? So what is that? So if you calculate what is that before P naught V naught by R T naught 243 by 32 P naught V2 by R T2. So what is V2? V2 is 32 by 243 into T2 V naught by T naught. So this is your V2 and this is your V1. From above, we know that what is that? Since 2 V naught is equal to V1 plus V2, put all this value in this equation. Put all this value in this equation. So if we put this value, so you have T1 plus T2 is equal to 243 by 16 T naught. You have now, since chamber second is a reversible adiabatic compression, so we have to use that T2 by T1 is equal to P2 by P1 gamma minus 1 upon gamma, right? What is this is compartment for after, so this is your T2 dot I have. What is the initial temperature? T naught. What is P2? You have P2. What is the initial pressure? P naught gamma minus 1 upon gamma. So you have P2. What is your P2? P2 is 243 P naught by 32. So you have put this value and you get from here what is T1, T2. So from here we can easily find what is T2. So T2 is 9 by 4 T naught. So you have T2 and you have one relation. What is that? T1 plus T2 243 by 16 T naught. So from here we can easily find what is T1. So T1 is 12.94 T naught. So this is your temperature. Now the second part is says that, what is the second part? Second part is says that work done per kg by the gas on right chamber. See, if this is your chamber, so if this is your expansion, steadily it is expansion. So when it will expand, it will push this size, so it will push, right? So what work done by the gas on the right chamber? So what is the work done by the gas on the right chamber? On the right chamber. So this is your left chamber and this is your right chamber. So if the gas will push, so this gas will also push in this direction. So what is the, so this is what, this is the compression work. Why this is your compress? So work done. So we know that, what is that? P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by gamma minus 1. This is your MR T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1, right? So MR per unit mass, so you have take M is equal to 1, gamma minus 1. T1, initially temperature T1 is T naught, and final temperature for this left portion T2 is your 2.25 T naught. So if you put this value, so this is what, minus 1.875 R T naught. Hence what is that? Work done per kg on the right chamber, is 1.875 R T naught. So this is your final answer. Okay, thank you.